Okay, so good evening, everyone. This is Celine Akigwe. This is the Instant Payment System webinar. You're in the right place at the right time. Now, everybody should know that Bitcoin is dominating the financial news. Despite what's going on with Donald Trump, there's a lot, it's still being reported on a daily basis about Bitcoin. Forbes and Time magazine for many years, in fact, have reported on cryptocurrency. It's the revolution. It's your money in your wallet without the government. Now, a lot of media hype has been reported over the past 6 months, and people even saying, by people like Richard Branson, apparently people are saying that he's not into Bitcoin anymore. He loves Bitcoin and thinks it's working. He owns his own blockchain. Bill Gates is also heavily involved in cryptocurrency. He thinks it's exciting. And of course, we mentioned Ben Bernanke, who is sitting on the board. He's the chairman of Ripple. Okay, think about that. Cryptocurrency was created as a revolution to free people from financial slavery, from the World Bank and the IMF controlling everyone's money. Now, that's why it's decentralized. That's why no one can control Bitcoin or the price of Bitcoin, and it's still here, and it's still maintaining that support level of $6,000. Positive sentiment has definitely returned, and we are going to see that $9,000 or $10,000 Bitcoin. Now, remember last year, the commotion it caused when it hit $20,000. It's the biggest disruption in our history. And everyone in business, whether it's, doctors or, manufacturing or technology, all of them are turning to blockchain to enhance their business. Now, this is the MLS Bitcoin Club. It's been here through the hardest period within the crypto world, where lots of scams and fake platforms were being outed and shut down. MLS went through it, survived it all, and is moving on from strength to strength, and we're going to see exactly why. Now, everybody needs financial freedom, financial security. It's important. There's no easy road to wealth. It's icy, it's cold, and it's a lonely road to financial freedom. Sorry, let me just, there we go. Let me just make sure everyone's muted. Okay, great. So everybody needs financial freedom. So basically, there's no easy way to make money at all in the world. Okay, that we need to understand. You either need to get a job, but job security is actually an illusion. But yes, a job can help, but you'll still be trapped in the rat race. So you need to do something else to supplement that job to free yourself from the rat race and become financially free. And when you do achieve financial freedom, you'll be able to help others. You'll be in a better position, and you'll be able to structure your day and your work to suit you, to suit your goals. You don't have to answer to anyone or rush off, to work and commute to be told what to do. You can have complete control of your life. That's what financial freedom really means. Now, what we have here is a crowdfunding platform. And if you're not familiar with the crowdfunding model, it has 3 elements. There's a project initiator who proposes the idea and they look for individuals to help support them. And they usually use a platform that will bring those two parties together. Okay, so, and that's called a crowdfunding platform. It's usually online, and that's what we have here, crowdfunding platform. With a difference, it's a leverage system inside of it. So that's why it's called MLS, the massive leverage system. And this is the founder. He's an African American. He's a master trader. That's why he's called Wall Street. He earned his reputation on Wall Street. He's an ex-military for 20 years and a computer engineer. And he even got stung. He got scammed. He lost Bitcoin. He got so fed up with all the real scams that are in the crypto world. And you know, we're glad that there's regulation that's come in to clean up and make it harder for the fraudsters to flourish in the world of cryptocurrency. And so he created a safe system for people to accumulate Bitcoin for free while you're growing your financial knowledge. There's a lot of financial information, education there that will help you elevate your lifestyle and your family's lifestyle. So when you compare Bitcoin in 2012, it was only worth about $10. It wasn't worth much at all. And so you couldn't buy that many groceries, yeah? But by 2013, it had exploded, you know, to about $100, you know, which was a massive, you know, appreciation from $10. And so you could really go to town with your shopping in 2013 on one Bitcoin. Now, by 2014, it exploded into the $500 territory. You know, I think it peaked at $800 and fell back again. Now, you could really get a lot of Bitcoin, a lot of groceries, in fact, with that same one piece of Bitcoin. So imagine in 2 short years, Bitcoin started off at, you know, $10 and then it exploded to $500. Now, we'll all remember last year what happened in 2017. One piece of Bitcoin, one Bitcoin reached $19,000. It almost reached $20,000 for one Bitcoin, the same Bitcoin that started off at $10 in 2012. Now, the predictions are still accurate and still on course for 2020, $100,000. You know, people are estimating from, you know, around $60,000 to $100,000 to $1 million. So, you know, either way, 2020, which is, you know, in under 2 years, you know, we're just about to enter into 2019, and then 2020, we're there already. And so we better get as many people into this cryptocurrency as possible, because Bitcoin is king, by the way, you know, and is a sure way of accumulating wealth. Now, with the Bitcoin Club, there are 10 Bitcoin centers. You start here, every level operates in the same way. The amount of Bitcoin that you put into the platform, into the level, you receive 5 times the amount, or 5 payments, which amount to around 3 times the amount. So you get 3 times back. So every level pays out enough for you to upgrade to the next level. And we recommend you do fast track. So you start with starter level and level 1. And so when you complete those levels and upgrade to level 2, that's when you really start getting the big payments. And let me show you in more detail. Now, this is the payment system. So this is you at the top. And if you're doing the fast track, which is starter level and level 1 at the same time, you will send in 2 payments through the platform. Now, the platform is member to member. So when you're sending this Bitcoin, it's going straight to another member. Okay, so how do you leverage that amount that you paid in initially? Well, you need to find your crowd. You know, this is not a platform where you make a payment and sit back and wait to get paid. You know, this is a platform where you actively find 2 people, minimum 2 people. You can find more than 2 people. The more people you find, the more Bitcoin you get. You know, so if you find 2 people, the first person you find, you get 50% of that amount. And the key is to make sure that this person does the same thing as you, the fast track. You make sure they do starter level and level 1. Second. Let me just mute everyone. Okay, it's not working actually. Hold on 1 second. Okay, let me just try individually. All right, guys, if you're muted, if you're unmuted, please could you stay muted while the presentation is going on? All right, we've got a bit of a technical hitch there. Right, so you bring in 2 people and your first person, that person, 50% goes to you, straight to you, and the other 50% goes to the person that introduced you. Okay, now when this person duplicates you and brings in their 2 people, you receive 50% here and 50% here, straight to your e-wallet. It goes straight into your e-wallet. Your e-wallet is your personal crypto bank account. Okay, so everyone needs a couple of e-wallets because some have different functions. But again, you get the education on the platform, you know, all for free. Now, if you were the one to introduce somebody, in other words, you've introduced 2 people here in position 1 and 2, so you've got your first 2 people and you bring in a 3rd person. Now that person automatically falls into this, the next available box. But this time you'll receive 100% of the amount that this person has paid. Okay? Because remember, this is a crowdfunding. So these are your crowds, 6 people. 6 people is required to fill up your crowd and complete 1 level. Now, when your first person brings in their second person, again, you will get 50%. If it's you that brings in this 4th person, if you sign up your 4th person and this person hasn't signed their person yet, then you receive 100% again here. Again, same principle with your second person. They are supposed to get 2 as well, but if they don't get 2 before you get your 5th person, that person will go into this box here and you receive 100%. If this person gets their first person, then you receive 50%. Now this box is always used to recycle you onto the same level automatically. So it's automatic. So always, the last box is always used to recycle you. So whoever falls into this box, it's 100%. Okay? Whoever falls into this box, it's 100% always to restart you on the same level. Okay? Now, every level gives you enough money, enough Bitcoin to upgrade. So that's the key. Once you get paid, you upgrade. So this is a 2x2 cycler matrix. Okay, so this is you in the middle. You get 2 people here and here. They get 2. When this box is full and this box is full, you get 50% if it's A1 that got it, or 100% if you get these 2, okay, as well. And remember, A1 gives you 50% of what they've paid. That also goes to your e-wallet. A2, 50% goes straight to your e-wallet. The first person under that person is paid directly to you, and the second person is the 100% is used to recycle you. Okay, so it's a 2x2 cycler, and the last position starts you over on the same level for every level. Every level operates in the same way. Okay, let me go to the next slide. Now it's instant, so the Bitcoin hits your e-wallet instantly. Okay, there's no waiting for 6 months, there's no, you know, hanging around. You get that Bitcoin instantly. Now, the price has fluctuated a little, but it's more or less £265 in Bitcoin that basic strategy pays out. So if you can't afford to do the fast track, you can do basic strategy, but we don't go over that too much because it doesn't give you enough profit to begin with. It just gives you enough money, enough Bitcoin to go upgrade to the next level. So the first time you complete the 6 boxes, you get to keep £21 worth of Bitcoin, which is going to be consumed in the fees. So it's no profit at all, you know. So that's why we recommend you do the advanced strategy, the fast track. So the fast track pays out £265 worth of Bitcoin per cycle. Now, 1,267 pounds worth of Bitcoin at today's price. That starter level, the 265, and level 1, which is over £1,000 right now. So the first time you complete the 6 boxes and you get everyone in those 6 boxes to do the same thing as you, fast track, the advanced strategy, you get to keep £346 worth of Bitcoin, which is more or less your money back straight away. So to get started on the advanced strategy is around £344. We'll look at that in a minute, but that's how much it costs, and that's how much you get back the first time you complete a cycle. The second time you complete a cycle, you get to keep all of that Bitcoin. Okay, and remember, starter level and level 1 and every level in the platform operates in the same way. So when you've upgraded to level 2, that pays out £1,600 worth of Bitcoin. The first time you complete a cycle, you get to keep £500 worth of that Bitcoin. The second time you complete a cycle, you get to keep it all. You get to keep all of that Bitcoin. Yeah, and remember, level 1 and starter level are still cycling over, still active. When you've upgraded to level 3, you get paid at least £3,197 worth of Bitcoin. Remember, this is at £5,282. We're talking about you know, Bitcoin hitting $10,000, which is about £8,000, or you know, $20,000. So this amount that this same amount of Bitcoin that you're going to receive is going to increase. Now, the first time you complete a cycle, you get to keep £500 worth of that in your e-wallet, because you have to use that Bitcoin to upgrade to level 4, you know, where there's more Bitcoin. But the second time you cycle, and the third or the fourth or the fifth time, you know, it cycles over and over and over forever. And that's why you get the free financial education. So when you get to level 4 now, you're getting 1.5 Bitcoin per cycle, okay, which is just under £8,000. You know, when Bitcoin increases in price, we're looking at quite a substantial amount of money. Now, the first time you complete that cycle, you get to keep over £2,600 worth of Bitcoin, okay, because you're going to use the rest of that to upgrade to the next level, which has got even more Bitcoin. And the second time you complete that cycle, you get to keep all of that Bitcoin. And of course, it may cycle over for an unlimited amount of time. So the game is to elevate to higher levels. There's no point staying at the lower levels, cycling over and over and over again. The game is to elevate to the higher levels. So remember, all the members that you introduce, they follow you over and over again. So when you upgrade, you need to make sure that they upgrade as well, because they're going to land in your community on the next level. So if you upgrade to level 1, to level 2, sorry, you start off at fast track, you upgrade to level 2. When the person you introduce does the same thing, they upgrade to level 2, they will now appear in your level 2 matrix, in your level 2 community, in those 6 boxes, whichever one is empty, they will appear there. Okay, and every time they cycle over on each level, yeah, every time they cycle over, then I don't know if you can all hear the fireworks. It's like World War III out there. It's Diwali, so apologies for the background noise. Okay, so every time you they cycle over, they follow you onto your community. Now, once you join a community, you never have to pay again. So you make a one-time payment at the beginning to join the first level, the starter level and the level 1. And after you make that initial payment, you never have to go into your pocket again. Every piece of Bitcoin that you use, as long as you don't spend all the Bitcoin, you know, you make sure you've got enough to upgrade to the next level. As long as you do that, then, you know, you'll never have to dip into your pocket ever again to upgrade. Okay, so this is the beauty of the club. Now, for new members, there's a registration fee of only $49, and that's a one-off registration fee. And then the annual membership fee is $99, and that's all the company takes. There is an admin fee, small admin fee on the higher levels, but other than that, there's, you know, the company doesn't take any of the money. Remember, it's a member-to-member platform. You're sending money directly to another member. So you get 2 people, they get 2 people, you get paid, you upgrade. It's as simple as that. That's what the MLS system in a nutshell. Okay, so it's a follow me 2x2 matrix with spillover. So the spillover will help you complete your matrix faster. The idea is to complete it as quickly as possible, and you'll learn wealth strategies that's taught by some of the industry's best. Wall Street has a lot of information that he's giving away for free. It's a global opportunity with fast growth, and remember, it's automated. So those payments, they go straight into your e-wallet. They do not stay on the platform, on MLS platform. They go to your e-wallet. Okay, now if you want more information about e-wallets, tune in to the Sunday training, because we go over all of that there. Now, every level pays out over and over and over again forever. Okay, it never stops, which is why you get the free financial education. And that's actually, I've just shown you how you can accumulate Bitcoin for free. Remember, if you do the fast track, as soon as you complete level 1, as soon as you upgrade to level 2, you know, you will have your money back. So everything from that point onwards is free. Now, the advanced strategy right now is £372. That includes the starter level, level 1, and the activation fee. Okay, so 372 is the amount for the advanced, for the fast track. Not thousands of pounds like some of these scams will take you, 12,000, 25,000 pounds from your pocket with a promise to pay in 12 months. Okay, this is an instant payment system. The basic strategy right now is £124. Only do the basic strategy if you cannot afford the advanced strategy. Basic strategy is just there to help people who cannot afford to do the advanced strategy to get started. Because once they get started and they complete starter level, the 6 boxes in starter level, they won't have any profit, but they'll have enough money to upgrade to level 1, okay, without having to dip into their pocket again. Okay, so think about that. So it's one-time payment. Now, that's the MLS Bitcoin Club. In a nutshell, get back to the person who introduced you. Join for free. You can register for free. As soon as you register using the link, that the person that introduced you will send you the link for you to register, and then you'll be able to log in and find out more information about the MLS Bitcoin Club. There's a new members orientation, lots of videos that are designed to help get you started. So next we have our webinar training sessions on a Sunday for members. We have these presentation webinars every Wednesday at 9 o'clock. So if you know people that are looking for ways to make extra money and you're not sure how to explain it to them, don't worry, you know, bring them onto the webinar so they can find out all the information they need and ask any questions that they feel will help them get started quickly. I cannot stress enough, everyone needs to join the crypto revolution. Now is the time. We do not want to miss out. You know, last year there was a real fear of missing out, and there was a rush into cryptocurrency. Now, because the price went down, you know, everyone's subdued, and you know, oh, they don't know what to think, you know. But that's the nature of cryptocurrency. It will go up significantly and fall back about 40%. Sometimes it can fall back 90%. One year, I think it was 2014, it went from $100 to $10 again. Is that right? No, it went from $800 straight down to $100. I think it went down, you know, 95% one year. So this is normal for Bitcoin and cryptos, and then it rises even more aggressively. And so we're about to see an aggressive move by Bitcoin, as we've seen on the chart. And so that's why now is the time for you to make that critical walk. It's time for you to do it, guys. So on that note, let me stop the presentation and let me see who we have on the call. Let me just stop my screen share. Who do we have? Okay, we've got Darren. Good evening, Darren.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Not bad, sis. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine. So do you have any questions? What did you like about the webinar? What you saw?
Quite good, to be honest with you there. Now, I do have to, and I hate to ask this question now. we're not talking about any kind of pyramid scheme here, are we?
No. What we have here is a crowdfunding platform.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's boosted because it's got it's built-in leverage system.
All right then, great.
Yeah.
And in respect of bringing people on board, is there any, like you said, obviously you're not going to get the explanation right first time round. So is it a case where really you're trying to get other people to, number one, log in next Wednesday or via any other means to try and then once again watch what you watched as well?
Yeah, that's right. The idea is to invite people onto the webinar, or if they can't make the webinar, you can share video of the webinar with them. The idea is to get people to understand that this is a new industry, it's a new revolution, it's a financial revolution. And so people sometimes, because they don't understand what cryptocurrency is or how it works, that sometimes it might scare people, but and it can be difficult to explain to people, especially when you yourself will be trying to get used to this new industry. So I always recommend that people come on the webinar and tune into the training as well on a Sunday. The training is very important because that helps give people a good view, of what to do and how to succeed in the world of crypto.
Excellent. And forgive me for asking as well, is there anything why you believe, like I said, it's the usual thing, you think, oh, damn it, I should have jumped on board when it was only about £1 a Bitcoin, £10 a Bitcoin and whatnot. Is there any particular reason why you believe now is definitely time, why it's just going to take off when you believe it does take off?
Yeah, let me just share my screen again with you. And let's go back to the chart. Okay, so can you see the chart, the Bitcoin chart?
Indeed.
Right, now, when we trade, because, Wall Street is a master trader, and traders, what they do to be successful is they analyze the price movements of whatever it is they're trading in. And technical analysis kind of works the same for anything. As long as it's mapped out on a chart like this, you can apply some technical analysis tools to really try to predict where the price is going to go. Okay. So here we've been doing a very basic analysis, which is just using a couple of trend lines, the downtrend line and this very gradual uptrend line. And the key is that when these trend lines cross over, when they meet each other here, that's going to mark a move, a significant move by the price one way or the other. Okay, so with Bitcoin, we can see it's been going down, yeah, but we can see it's not going down beyond $6,000 because this blue line here is a support line.
Okay.
Now, yeah, so the price of Bitcoin, we predicted back in September that it would start going up and down and up and down until it gets to the end of this, where the two trend lines meet, and then it will break out. Okay, so here we can see the price has done what? Can you see it?
There you go, yeah.
Okay, so we're now watching for it to hit that 7,000. Now the $7,000, this blue $7,000 mark here is a resistance. So what we're looking for is for Bitcoin to get beyond $7,000. Now, if it breaks through this support line, this resistance line level, then it may rest back on and start bouncing again on this $7,000 level. It all depends on what will happen in the news and in the world of crypto. But we do anticipate that it's going to hit $10,000 very soon. There'll be an aggressive move. There's another issue that I didn't go over, which is the price of the US dollar. Okay, so the US dollar right now is having a bearish turn. So it's actually going down in value right now. And that will have a positive effect on Bitcoin. Okay, and anything else that is priced in the dollar. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, so it's all about really having the knowledge to know how to read the charts, how to predict the price, make use. I mean, there's hundreds of technical analysis tools that you can use. There's hundreds of them, but the key is to find one that works for you and keep it simple. Use one or two. You can also see at the bottom, I don't know how clear it's coming out on your screen, but at the bottom here, is the volume. So it's very faded. But yeah, okay, so that's how confident we are. You can see it's broken upwards through that trend line. It's not broken through the bottom line. So we don't anticipate it to go down. This is a bullish signal. So buy Bitcoin now before it actually goes through the roof or to the moon, as we say in the world of crypto. Yeah.
Okay. I'm setting up the setting up the e-wallets, I believe. Is that
so who introduced you
to this, as in your forum right now?
Yes.
You sent a WhatsApp message.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, in all fairness, I was supposed to jump onto this at least a good couple of months ago, but once again, work as it is, and then you're like, wait a minute, wasn't I supposed to do something to Wednesday?
Okay.
Yes. So, yeah.
All right, Darren, do you know what you should do? If you could message me, just WhatsApp me, so I've got your number, and then I will send you the link and a couple of videos that will help you get started with the e-wallet. The first thing you do is, register for free and then sign up with your e-wallet.
Okay,
so that you can get paid. That's the main thing. So if you could do that, just send me a WhatsApp message and then I'll send you those links.
Great. I'll get onto that immediately.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thanks again.
Okay, no problem. Okay, who else do we have? Thanks, Darren. Do we have any new members on? Okay. Good evening, Audrey. Oh, Audrey, your mic's gone. Who else do we have? Jefferson. Hello, Jefferson.
Hello.
Long time no speak. How are you? Oh, I think I've lost you. Okay. Okay, sounds like Jefferson's a bit busy. Neville, hello. How are you?
Oh, hi, Celine. How you doing?
I'm fine.
I'm driving, so.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Yeah, I'm good. So good.
That's good. Okay, so as you can see, lots going on. I'm going to stop the recording now. Thank you very much. If you're watching this recording, get back to the person that sent you the video for them to give you the link. It's time, guys. It's time to join the crypto revolution. Okay.